Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Albuquerque Isotopes. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the ground.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Victor Martinez, a 3-run shot. 4th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it.
Now batting, Carlos Chavez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Miles Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. At the plate, Scotty Buck, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Scotty Buck.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Now to the plate, number 1. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Robinette is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the first baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in now, number 1. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Now batting.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready on 1 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. Robinette has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jose Liriano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. He's running. Now he'll step off. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner going a second time. Pitch is high. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Swing and a miss. 2 and 2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Oklahoma City Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earned his 5th win of the year. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Albuquerque Isotopes and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball. Brock Stewart is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tuchman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. A chance now to take it. Now in the box, number 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Robinette is after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Rodriguez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive.
So coming to the plate, number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Jumped all over that.
At the plate, Norm Salter. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 9-3. Now at the plate, number 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Tuchman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Boy, after that base knock right.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jason Law comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping up now, number 1, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
The 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Law over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Carver.
Left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone!
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Dodgers get their 20th home win this year. Tom Kohler gets the win in relief, his second. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast. Walker Buehler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Robinette has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? So stepping in, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in, number 1, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple. Striding in, Mike Tauchman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there.
Digging in, John Uchida. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Number 1 is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, number 1. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Chavez is there. 2 gone. Into the box, Johnny Leone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Duffy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Fly ball out toward left center field. He makes the catch, and they run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Oklahoma City Dodgers. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, number 1.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Bo Schultz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. El Paso used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Brian Mitchell earns his 6th winning decision. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 between the El Paso Chihuahuas and... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's set and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson is there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. And they're runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Really good pitch for the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Omar Sosa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Dusty Coleman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Here comes a left fielder. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Number 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Sosa has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Stepping into the box, Omar Sosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Sosa.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. Stepping in, number 1. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
First baseman.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Martinez.
Cue shot here out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. So striding in, Jose Liriano.
Number 9. Jose.
The 1-2 to third. He's right there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's standing in, Antonio Torres comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits
At the plate, number 1. And their runners at the corners now.
Number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. A bullet to first base. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jack Kirkland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it.
Standing in, number 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard towards center. Cole is on his way home. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
In now, Jose Liriano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Liriano.
The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Digging in, Adolfo Castro. He singled his last time up.
Castro.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 1 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Sergio Crespo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Crespo.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Carmen Zapata, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is in the air to left field. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Dodgers lead this one 1-0.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 1. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 0-1 pitch. There's a well hit ball out to right center field.
There you go, make the turn.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Popped up. Torres shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Rob Segedin. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Welch has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. Back with more. Stepping into the box,
Now batting,
Jack Kirkland.
Right fielder, Jack Kirkland.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast.
Striding in once again, John Welch. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Left fielder coming on, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the tying run comes across here. Digging in, Omar Sosa.
Omar Sosa.
0-1, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Zapata giving chase. 1 out. Into the box now, John Welch. He flew out in his last at-bat.
John Welch.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but so digging in with a chance to win it here, number 1. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zapata moves over. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, John Welch. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
John Welch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that lead off. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Brock Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Into the box now, number 1. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Third baseman, Victor Martinez.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Grounded softly to the right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Ready now, Dusty Coleman will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Crespo comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front 1-0. So stepping in, Franchy Cordero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now batting, John Welch. He flew out in his last at bat.
Welch.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4. Digging in once again, number 1. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 1.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The windup and the 0-1.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Luis Torrens. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Number 1 is there and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, number 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second.
Right there.
And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Victor Martinez.
Popped up. Crespo over to his left, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. At the plate, Matt Caesar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up Franchy Cordero.
Leading off with a Chihuahua, the right fielder, number 33, Franchy Cordero.
Ground ball left side. And he's safe.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dusty Coleman. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Oklahoma City Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.